it well, usually we'll go for that quick break. So we give way for other things to be done 5 minutes, then we come back. So it's a 5 minutes break and we welcome you back. So, like you were saying, that what happens to Josiah's wife?
Yes.
Let me say this on record.
Yes.
If today I have a sexual scandal, which can happen, it can happen today. The only thing I don't think I would do is that I will not rape anybody. But any woman that avails herself as a temptation for me to have sexual intercourse with, the only reason why I won't do it is because if you are not my taste.
What's your taste?
Yes, I can't describe my taste here until my taste comes into the studio.
Oh, sir.
Do you understand?
She's walking around and you are talking about it.
No, it's not. She walk here, do a catwalk, and she has to be naked for me to show you the things that gives me the taste. So it's difficult for me to send somebody to go to the market on my behalf.
Yeah, man. You want to do your own shopping.
Because I know what I want.
And what you want.
You can see my leg looks like size 12, but I can wear 10 by force. Just for dressing sake. Not all the shoes I wear on set I work with. Some of them, they are decoration for just the set.
You're preaching.
Once we close, I wear slippers because if I walk from here to the staircase, I'll get swollen legs. There are times you see a shoe that is small, but because you know that you can use it just for a set. And these prep people, if you want to follow them after set, you can be shocked. When they finish the show, some people are not going to peel their eyelashes like this. Yeah? They remove that. Yeah. Some of them, they remove what they are wearing and they wear something else that when you meet them in town, then you know what TV is on. So as for my taste, if you want to know my taste, even when you see my wife, you can't know my taste because listen to me. If I'm given the opportunity again to marry another woman, apart from the 3 wives I have, and if you watch all my 3 wives, none of them are the same.
Hey.
No, they're not the same.
Variety, spice of life.
Because you can't eat the same thing.
I hear that.
You can't repeat the same thing. Okay. Do you understand? So my first thing is that if it happens to me that I have a sexual scandal now, I remember when I had an issue in this country where I was asked a question and I gave an example to say me and then it became a viral video. Everybody reviewed it and somebody called my wife and told my wife that if truly he is the one marrying me, by now she has packed her things and left.
Hey, that's too far.
Because this is a big disgrace, a shame that your husband can sit on set and disgrace you, disrespect you by saying that he has a child somewhere 5 years ago, and so your husband has gone to have a child, and so my wife, and I'm saying this on record, that if it happens to me, and my wife can call me at dawn and say, "Hello, my love." Me, I don't even know how my wife calls me. But my wife should address me at dawn and ask me, I am supporting you. I am standing with you. So all I need from you is the truth. Nothing but the truth. I will feel more hurt and disappointed in my wife.
Oh.
No, what truth do you want?
Counselor, people change.
No. So what truth do you want from me? No, Pepe, what truth do you want from me as a husband? There's an issue that is happening. Somebody is accusing me that I have done this. And you, my wife, tells me I am standing with you. However, tell me all the truth so that I will be able to defend you. If you want to defend me with a lie. Let's die together.
Counselor, but some people would want to know the truth. Then after that, they're like, okay, this is it. It's you and I against the world. So even though we know this truth, let's tweak it this way. Let's turn it this way. Tell the world that. But between you and I, we know the truth. Is that also wrong?
Is it not the same thing where you don't even know what you call the truth? But for you, who you know me to be, you want to stand with me without having details.
Oh, okay.
What makes you a wife? So why do you have to consult? Because I keep hearing this question you ask. What would a wife do? No, somebody says I've slept with her in the church. And you, my wife, and their wives that when this happens in the church, you are doomed. They will call you for a meeting. You can't say, Carry no.
But away kibe.
Oh, man, going man. Oh, yeah, man, call me down, yeah, free. So, oh, yeah, man, call you, we won't be so, why? You have a pastor's wife waking up in the morning and doing worship because the husband has been accused by sleeping with the chorister in the church, and she's singing a song. You don't have to worry and don't you be afraid. Troubles comes in the morning. Trouble days don't last always. There is a friend named Jesus who will wipe your tears away. But if your heart is broken, then lift your hands and say, I know that I can make it. You find your wife that they are accusing you, and the first song she's singing in the room as if you're about to pray, and the next prayer, Father, we are all sinners. But don't disgrace your son. Don't disgrace your son. Use your blood to wipe every shame and disgrace. If my wife does this to God as a prayer, I would not even want to see her praying again. I'll stop the prayer. Why do you want to consult me before you defend me? You don't need to consult to defend.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that the wife should have known the husband better, even at that point.
You don't need to know anybody better to defend them.
Oh, okay. So on what basis then?
The first basis is that I am Mrs. Lutrot.
Okay, I get it.
Listen, my PA would defend me any way. I would defend her in the line of duty. If you come and tell me that my PA insulted you and blasted you and did everything, you won't have me saying yes. I know she can do it. No, you have it. No, you have it. And see that. I will say no. She won't do that. Even if she would do it, she would do it as a result of. But I won't come and beg you and say, I'm sorry. That's how she is. So I've been talking to her to change, and I don't know where she will change. I want to beg you that please forgive her. No, you won't get me. If you are a wife and your husband has been accused of any form of infidelity, even though, and you see, the pastor's wife will come in because some of the pastors who have been warning us about some girls in the church. You are close to a certain person who have been singing, especially the singers are always the problem we have in the church. And the way this singer, even though I see that it is just about the music ministry, these children, when you play with them, they will lick your mouth. You are the senior pastor of the church. I don't know why Saturdays you have to go to rehearsals and go and join the people there. I don't know why you have to put a choristers in your car to drive them alongside. These ones are not the best thing to do. The fact that you're a pastor doesn't mean you should go down with them. I just want you to keep a gap. Even me, as a woman, I am a woman too. So when I'm talking, understand from the woman's point of view. I know what women can do. I know the fact that you are spiritual, you are strong. It doesn't mean that they cannot make you fall. I am not saying you will fall, but I'm saying that you should have some small space for these girls. I come to your office and they are all around. Everywhere they are sitting, some are sitting on your table, and the last time I came, some even referred to you, they just call you John. And I don't know why somebody should call you John. At least they should have some respect for your name. They should call you Pastor John, Reverend John, Oche John, Onye John, Omami John, Papa John. So your wife comes around and she starts all these stories. So there is a waiting timing bomb. Immediately a scandal comes, then they call you. A movie that has come to pass. I told you so. And she will wake you up at dawn. And she will tell you, honey, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. You ask why? I can't sleep. Hey! He said, nobody call God.
Then they'll pick a chair and put it there and say, God should sit down. Let me ask you.
No, they've woke you up at dawn. Whilst you are planning the next way out to deal with the nonsense, your wife will wake you up at dawn and she will wake you up. Is there any God? That God will sit down and you will be disgraced like this? I've not slept the whole night. Can you see? See social media everywhere. I remember when they started the story, they went to pick a certain my sister's wedding picture. My last born. I took a picture with her at the wedding because they don't have my wife's picture. Then they went to post that just to see my wife. And they wrote stories under the thing.
Sure.
Insulted my wife. Even the fear Schwarzenegger. He said my wife has packed away from my house and left. My own affair, my bestie affair herself. Wrote a whole story. And a certain guy went to say it's true. He too, I made sure he was sacked from Radio Gold. Until today, nobody's employing him.
Oh.
No, me, I don't forgive. No, I don't forgive.
Why?
No, me, I don't forgive. No, forgiveness is a choice. It's not a must. No, please, no, if I don't mind you, this morning when I was coming to work, I have a privilege to use a certain lane. Okay. And then this small boy who has bought a car, I don't even think he has finished paying with the children in the car. High purchase vehicle.
Hey.
At 2017, I think he has not even finished paying yet. See me in the most expensive car, and we roll a glass and ask me, what you are doing, is it right? Can't you do the right thing? And I smile. Then instead of him to be in his lane, the lane I'm using, he forced his car there. I am like an Egyptian flower planted in the house of Bill Gates. I didn't mind. I took my time, waited for him, drove off me. When I got to a space where I can pass, he cannot pass. I watched him and I drove. I got to airport and I saw that he's now coming from Shangri-La. We can be on the same road, but we are not the same.
That's right.
And you see, I've marked his face. Anywhere he meets me that he needs a favor from me,
I bet you.
I'll remind him and punish him.
Charlie, be careful. Be nice to counselor always.
You see, we have come to a point where we want to rubbish people. Yesterday, I went to GH Media School. To do something there, a pre-recording there. And they asked somebody to come and pick me, escort me to the studio. So I was coming, and there was these two younger girls, I think were doing catering or head or something. When I got there, Councillor Litwood, he said. Then there's this small thing sitting on the chair who have not graduated yet. One, she doesn't look very presentable.
That she's a thing?
Yeah, there are things sitting on the chair. Hey, counselor, have you stopped those your things that you have been doing? That small girl. And I turned and I said, what did you say? I was asking if you stopped those your things, those your things you've been doing on TV.
Hey, wow.
And I laughed.
The kids can be really bold lately.
No, and I laughed, and I climbed, and I went up. And do you know why I laughed? Because if I was not angry, I had it. And I went up. I was going to treat anger management. That was what I was going to treat.
Oh, so they tested you before.
I mean, when you test me, you won't get me. Me, I don't work with anger. I leave it before I sit in my car. So you hear me doing, no. So I'm saying that if you ask, what should the wife do in such times when your husband is scandalized? When a lie has been told, a woman went to bring a house help in their home. Very beautiful girl, to tempt whether the husband would sleep with a girl or not. And that was why she brought a girl.
Not to help.
No. 2 years, the husband was not touching the girl. And changed the girl again. Brought the third one. And you know the funny thing? The third one came, and in the first 3 months, approached the man. Man, see him better. My boss only mean that.
Keep close, please. My phone, because what?
The girl approached the boss.
So what?
Man, the member saw him better. And I check only mean that. And then, my baby, and And the man was looking at the girl. Man said, no better say. Oh, see, me a third one, dear, but now I saw only me that. Now I mean him, they tell me that my baby. The man didn't say anything. According to the man, he didn't even ask the wife. And just told the girl. And he also said, me no, see, I'm a small pal. See you, Matty. A die better than this, Madame Bouffier. You see the man say a die better a da Madame Bouffier no near da. No, Madame who say Yada, eh. Behind the scene. Yes. Unfortunately, my video is still on, but so every day you wear trousers, you can wear straight dress.
Hey, Counselor, loose it anyway.
I thought you can't wear straight dress. You can wear straight dress. So there's something that can change your character. You are pregnant. Congratulations, after marriage, you are pregnant. People are married, they can't even get pregnant. It means that this guy who married you, his sperm is correct. Congratulations.
He takes for ginger.
No, the wife steals ginger for him. It's unfortunate we are on set. She comes to steal ginger every time. And for a long time, I've not seen her. I thought she's traveled. Little did I know they've shut her up. She's not salivating. Uber tinte so. Ochre bi ohun se cottage ya hotin abedin. Abu beans. One now share ho ya nyemo. Hey, get away. Here do anyemo. Yeah, my God. Congratulations. Nyetwe wa ba wafa oba. No chance bi ohun se cottage so ya we sua nyansa. We man can twi me kan the brofo. Wa wonti ase koshipo. Hey, this girl is pregnant and she's wearing. This is the first time I see her in the dress. She doesn't wear dress. Every day she's in trouser. Hey, are you bringing your voice for me to mention your name? You want to mention your name on air? Hey, Getty, be careful. Is that Getty?
I don't know.
Who just came?
I don't know.
You don't know her?
Oh.
You didn't see her?
I didn't see her.
Okay, keep pleading. But I'm saying this to wrap up in the few minutes that Josiah's wife, if in the time of this predicament, friends of Josiah, all of them acted as if it's okay. We know it's true. I remember people came to testify. I remember people came to say things when they said this about Josiah. My dear, today, when my story comes, people will come and say things. Because even though I was in this country, in Accra, when I was called on the Kumasi radio station, that a certain girl has come here that I have had sex with her.
Yeah, I'm so Makanda.
Makanda, yes. And I said, yes, I am pa. Girl, don't cry me hiano. Or ya dear pa wampem. The hiano pa. I'm said, no, see on him. And to me, say, well, I won't need to akula anything. And just what about Moha, maybe some more family number mano. Now on frame 0277 609 6. And the guy say, I can't lie serious. Me say, they say on car say my rapino. Now police bet me. Say me nada. Hey, I'm pa. Yes. A girl came to my office. That was Tuesday. And when she walked to the office, the way she was dressed, we say, did you sit in a car from your house to my office like this? He said, oh yeah, I'm a free-spirited person. No pants. She was wearing just a straight dress like the pregnant woman. Left her house, was not driving, was just in the slippers and came. Wanted me to assist her to see a dermatologist, a skin specialist. Because she has some spots, something. She said she has gone to use certain soap and she's having some dots all around her body. And I was like, well, this thing doesn't move me. Me, open vagina doesn't do anything to me. It is the close one in things that gives me imagination and sensitivity. So when you naked yourself, I lose erection. When it's in things, I can decide to erect. And I work with my erection in my palm. I'm not like George, the editor. No, I'm not, you see. So it's a straightforward thing that you can wrap up and go and sleep. Last week you left me. I did it. You want me to wrap up? So I was in the office, we were talking. Then she said, can I show you? I said, oh, no, don't worry. We'll go and then you go and show it to the dermatologist. Oh no. Hey, I said, okay, let me see. Then she beam for me, and I watch. And I realized that the sport she's talking about is nothing. Something that we can solve. So I said, oh, we don't need to go and queue. When I saw it, I examined it. Everything was okay. And she was watching me like that when I was doing the examination. I finished. Then she went. Then, Thursday, I went to the studio. Then the guy sitting in the studio and some people around said, "We can't say that they don't need the ever. Me ma and na watch. You ever go video be am krom ha yedin." Now I was like, what does it mean? Then I interrogated the girl. Asked her if she knows asimesi. Because by then I have done something for the girl because of her condition and situation. I've done a lot of things for her. So she came to my camp. Then he told me, mention the friends in the studio, that this is what they asked her to do. Me, George Lutrot. I'm telling you, God is my way. She confessed. And I didn't tell them about it. You see, the system we are running, nobody wants you to survive. Even colleague pastors. A pastor friend of mine went to preach for a pastor. And whilst they were doing, after he has finished preaching, you see, they come and serve you with water and everything. So he was in the office there. And this girl, like, you come and serve. All he knows is that the lady is is a bank door. You can't open from outside. It's a security door. So when he did then he opened. And the lady came in to serve. Gave water. Those days was COVID time. Yeah. So gave him sanitizer, whatever, to sanitize the hand. According to the word of God, the next thing that was happening was that the girl just started doing this. Removing her dress. And he said, "Hey, madam, what's wrong? Hey, what is wrong?" The girl is saying, "I bind you in the name of Jesus. I'm in Accra, in the pastor's office." Wow. He said he went with a kaftan, had oil in his pocket. So took the oil and said, "I will curse you and your family. Kneel down and talk." Then the girl confessed in the pastor's office, Accra, that the senior pastor said, when he finished preaching, he should come and do this to him because of some 5,000 you give. Oh yeah.
Now,
say a scripture. Hey, the things we have faced. I went to Kumasi. I was in a hotel in Kumasi for a program. My host paid a waitress in the place to come and deal with me.
Why did they do that?
Because they want something to bring you down. And they can't bring you down. They don't bring you from the top. Once you are at the top, you are the topic. And that is what I mean. I don't travel without my PA. And when you give me hotel room, everybody knows my principle. If this is my room, either my PA's room is opposite my room. When you knock my door, she will hear and I open her. I don't open you. You see my difference? If you don't get room for my PA because you say you are giving me a suit. I went, as you go to or something like this. I went, they said they are giving me a suit. Big man suit. They paid for me. They were hosting me. And they said all the rooms here, they are big man rooms. So my PA must go to the door and say, "Don't waste your money. We'll sleep in the same room." And I slept with them in the same room. Hey! Play. So when I hear people with this, that's why when they bring a scandal for a pastor and something, if you hear me, I have too much information. This pastor I'm talking about, when when he did with the girl and the girl confessed and everything, and he prayed for the girl cried and everything, he said, "Shawata there no, sorry." But he waited for the pastor friend to come. When Bisana she said, "BBNC." Of closer, sorry. Once I preach we are, you and my closer, sorry. You are nothing but transit chain. Usually, you fear sorry them. That's Sasania, protocol. Na protocol girl, and so I was sworn so be good anymore. Archbishop Ajinasari,
Yesterday was his birthday.
Yesterday was his birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. He said, in one of his preaching, he said because of all this plenty talk right now in his room is transparent. When he's counseling, the door is open for everybody to see because he has seen too much. Not me. Me, when I'm counseling, I lock the door. We are inside. You, whatever you are thinking at the gate, keep thinking. There are no videos in my. I don't even have cameras to monitor whatever. Whatever you are thinking. On any share way there, on my locking down there, minimum says, I will do. I'm out there. Oh, be caught, should be trouble. I will try your caught. They will come out from the room and then they will testify to everybody. I was there. I was the next before Prepre entered the office. And you know when people go to both office, you look at the way they are dressed. When Prepre was going, I saw the hair. The hair was lying here. But before she came out, the hair was lying here. I know him.
By their deeds you shall know them.
Yes, you are my ex-girlfriend. We were sleeping together. Somebody went to testify against a certain man of God in this country. And when he was testifying, he said, Yembisano, me, Ansana Obeware no, meaning the Bibia, no, a software, ye took a minute to coin, Bisano. Answer obe preaching, ye be dear home. Yet me dear home, a tibet me a coffee or came a preacher, you preach ye yano, ye dear who came once near co, minimum no, on me. Once he was testifying against the man of God in the meeting. And everybody was sitting, disgracing the man of God. If you are ne, you see why ya. Me the denti am see me jidino. Me na ye be pen. Then all the other men of God in the meeting said, well, what do you have to say about what she's saying? And the man of God, the accusing, said, I have nothing to say because I'm not here to banter her. But the only thing I'll say is that she said these things happened before I got married. So I have my right to have a relationship with her. So I will not deny that I never had a relationship with her. Yeah. And once we're in a relationship, anything happened. He kept quiet. Then the senior Oluman pastor, colonial pastor, opens his mouth. This is what we say. If you are saved, God must save you totally. If this has happened, what these other girls are saying in the church, why can't it happen? You have disgraced the church. And I believe that we have to come to the church next week Sunday and tell everybody in front of the church this is what has happened, to sanitize the church. And I'm sitting there, I'm not talking because I'm managing all the conversation. And when they invite me, I'll make stupid out of the senior pastor, make stupid out of the girl, and make this man a holy man before God. They finished talking, fast forward, and I said, they asked me, yes, counselor, I think that you were supposed to be the one chairing because we want to have a neutral person so that we don't have bad, they've judged already. Then they asked me, and I said, well, man of God, I spoke to the man they are accusing. I said, man of God, God bless you. God strengthen you. In times like this, when the people who must cut ears for your sake are those who are cutting your ears, it becomes difficult. Peter didn't have idea that Judas was behind the arrest of Jesus, but pulled a knife and slashed the ear of somebody because he was defending the Christ. Who is this thing sitting down there? The girl. Who is this thing sitting down there? Then the senior pastor, oh no, counselor, come down. I say, man of God, I am down. But I feel very disappointed. I'm a man of God. You are a senior man of God. This man is a man of God. This one is a man of God. Who is this thing?
Namone.
Yes. Namone in Ghana. It was a meeting in Ghana. So as if you are there.
See, I'm spiritual now.
He says, oh no, don't get it wrong. I understand where you're coming from. See, the man was, yes, no, get it wrong. There are too many people speaking. But we thought it wise that This one was bold enough. The rest are speaking behind. But I say, so madam, you are bold enough to have a privilege to have sexual intercourse with a man of God before marriage. And today you are here saying what you did. God will punish you. Then I'm sitting like this and smiling. Then I go back. I say, God bless you. Hey, God bless you. You know why I'm saying God bless you? If you could have said anything wrong to this thing would die. Now everybody. Then I said, I know, man of God, you at your age, this thing will not be your taste. I told him. But you're not doshe. Oh yeah, no koneke. Oh yeah. As for you, I can't determine your taste. But you might not be able to jump this breast, this buttocks, and this makeup. Say, I don't know you well. I met you for the first time. But if this is your daughter who is accusing a man of God, I don't think you allow her to come and sit here. As for me, even forming this jury, just to be able to go and disgrace this man on Sunday, I don't think I'll be part of it. We should kneel down in front of this man and say sorry. And tell this girl not to go and talk, because when she talks, she will die. And behave as if nothing has happened. For 10 minutes, everybody was quiet. And I was sitting there like this, I'm not talking. The first thing I saw was the girl got up from her seat, went to lie on the floor in front of the man. See how good people lay down in front of the man. Started crying. Now hear her story. She was not ready to talk. But the senior pastor asked her to talk. His boss, the general overseer, asked the girl to talk. She was lying on the floor. So imagine I was not in the meeting. What I say? Hey, family, now the man, where are you talking? I'm sorry. Me, yes, I know we had some relationship past, but he asked me to talk. He said he has seen a lot in the spirit, and if I don't talk, I'll go mad. So I should come and say things. So some of the things I didn't even want to say, some of the things you know between us that it was a lie. You've never slept with me in a car before. We've never traveled together before. But he said, I should say it so that it's become nice. And the guy was lying on the floor in front of the man of God and was saying it. Now the people they brought, the AD comes. Hey. Now me and me go. Yeah. This country, the things I've done in this country for men of God. Me, George Lutrot. If any man of God will speak against me, that's why I look at them and I laugh, because they don't know. They bring their cases and I neutralize it, not because they have done it or they've not done it. That it doesn't make sense. Now the girl was on the floor and the guy was sitting. The man of God was sitting like this. You know why he was shocked? He was shocked because he told me that the morning before the meeting, the senior pastor called him and told him that he's with him. It happens in the ministry, it's an attack, and we'll fight it. So even him, he was shocked at the meeting that was organized at the church. So that meeting that they called me, he didn't know. And me, my first time seeing him was that day.
No, I'm vindicating the nice sound. Cranky!
You see, I'm saying this thing for you to see. There are too many stories I have sat in. But I'm saying this. Look at where the story is coming from. The general overseer coincided with a certain girl who, yes, they've had a relationship before. So you get my ex-girlfriend at this stage of my life to come and testify against me. Then my wife will come and call me at a meeting and said, my husband, we've been married for 38 years now. I have known you than anybody. This one, just tell me the truth so I can stand with you. Onye. Why should you? I mean, imagine I have stories and then my father-in-law will call my wife, my wife, I want to see your husband. Then I go, my father-in-law will say that, yes, I understand that you are a counselor, but the issue that is happening is not affecting only you. My daughter's life is also astray. And then my friends are calling me because my daughter is married to you, and I want to see that what is your game plan out of what is happening. I know you are a man. What they are saying is true. If my father-in-law calls me, I won't go. So my father-in-law will not even make the mistake. He won't call. I'm saying that when issues of scandal happens in your husband's life, like this Lebanese girl, was it Lebanese? What's the name of the girl who said the man? Sayram. Sayram, who came and said this bank manager was giving 3,000 a month. Listen, 3,000 a month.
Tricky.
No, 3,000 a month. And the man was on top paying your rent. He bought you a car that he was buying fuel. You, this a big girl, you will suffer. Because people don't get it. You came to disgrace him. How far did he go? Today your name has passed through. And people were saying that the man has disgraced the wife. The wife has now become a disgraceful thing. I'm saying that when issues like this happen, today here Efia Schwarzenegger, and you hear what Efia was saying. He said Miss Bear had a child, gave the child to UT, they didn't take, gave a child to somebody, they didn't take, and finally because Castro is dead.
Dead men don't talk.
Na Castro UT, so what Efia Schwarzenegger means is that I'm glad the Castro dead, that's where UT. When friendship goes bad, one of the secrets you have to know is that it's not everything that you share that you come and spend and talk about. I'm giving this as a caution for the rest of us. Medical was pushed by Giovanni to share what happened between them while the manager left. He insisted, I won't do. Maybe you want to learn lessons from such things. Learn how to hold your mouth. When your close friends find themselves in such cases, whatever you know is not an evidence. It is a privilege. For you to have sexual intercourse with a big man, for you to have a relationship with a president, with a very top provocative married man in town, it's not because you are beautiful, it's a privilege. Learn how to hold your peace when issues come. Don't stand with people because you know the truth, but stand with them because you know them by face. I hope Josh Lai has not been vindicated yet. He will only be vindicated if he manages this nonsense. If you arrest Efia Shua, take Efia Shua to court. If you call Miss Bell, take Miss Bell to court. After what will happen? It is good. One of the reasons why Josh Lai should have to go to court because of this issue is to make sure that the defamation is deleted from the internet. Not deleted as in press. Ought delete, no. But there should be a counter statement. Like what Efia Schwarzenegger has done. Josh Lai must go and record it and go and post it and say, oh God, you are still alive. Thank you. Not even going to court. So that when you go and type and give it the title, finally, the cat has been let out of the bag. Josh Lai has never done this according to Efia. Write this on your page and post it. Why? So that when we go and type Josh Lai had sex with Miss Bell, the next story that will come is that Efia Schwarzenegger says it was a lie. You see, this is why you want to go to court. So Josh Lai, do that. But I said it on the day they said Miss Bell said what you said. Go and check what I said on OKFM. I said it's not true. You've not done that. What Miss Bell is saying might be a concocted story. Today, Councillor Lutrot have not been vindicated. A part of the truth I said is out now, and we are all learning. I encourage you small girls coming. I encourage you small boys coming. Some of you too, once the story comes, like Bongo, you want to blow it. Like celebrity.com, you want to blow it, whilst you don't know the full truth. God judges slowly. But one thing I know is that if God will not deal with you now, if you don't take care, the devil will deal with you now. I don't forgive because forgiveness is a choice. If you touch me, I'll touch you back. Me, I'll touch you back. But I can't go public. I don't have a Shaman boys. I don't have Nima boys. I don't have Zongo boys. I don't have Osu boys. I don't have Labadi boys. I don't have Langards. But if you touch me, I will touch you. Maybe my touching will not be one day. I do it generationally. Me, I curse people and curse their sperm. I curse people and curse their firstborn sons. So that when you have a firstborn, the firstborn comes out with a curse. Be careful on social media. Because some of you, what you are doing to people is not fine. Imagine Josh Lai was put to jail. Will Efia Schwarzenegger pick a phone? Just one video Efia was doing in the kitchen. It's a discussion everywhere. The church ostracized Joshua. There was a letter in public. We all read it. We review it on entertainment. Joshua has been expelled from the church. He started his church. He was on Star FM. He did everything. But you see, human beings, everybody is hailing me. Hey, Councillor Lutrot. Oh, say, Councillor Lutrot. Let something happen. The same people. Crucify him, crucify him. Onye is the title of this video. Good night. Good night. If you're a pastor, what I've said, I've hit your heart. And you want to repent because you want to punish a colleague pastor this week. Change. Change. As of we were bad. Also, be my hotel, not the girl be a kawama. Obeso dinner and son anointing bafom. Munina munjayo and you. Me ma cancer obi aba me girl be me dinner ma. They are recorded. And there's my cattle. And the Ghana for news. Why? As a mean to me, Tena Kuroimu. And Tonga Talisa and Fendi me repair. What I say? And the girl be a best small baby. Oh, bass is you. As he been doing record. Ako Bama near me, nya brante muno, nya fana me bow. Me guitar, tete kwate. Men you have West Philly. Or chance we are small, say, Brahma, or Majisica Gassia. As I hear on my mouth, if you are 5,000. Me Susan Crawford, your small bar, me, mamma, you. Oh, quite with you, Banu. And you be baby, me. But when do a Philly? What I say? Yeah. If you walk around, I mean, the crowd. Me Paco Contacra. Nam dia nu ya sisa na mama wako na when your video no. Well, I just want you to know that this life we are living, let's live a good life because one day we will answer to all the things that we are doing today. Maybe not now. Be like Ananias and Sapphira. That when Sapphira came, Ananias was gone. And they said, your husbands, those who have gone to bury your husband, their footprints are just going. Can you speak the truth? She decided to go and meet the husband in the grave. I want to see a wife like that. Who will know that we are lying? But she will lie with me, die with me, so that we'll go and continue marriage in the grave. Than saying, my Lord, we just came to marry. So if it has happened like this, let me tell you the truth. My husband is a thief. Yes. They will go and jail me. You'll be alone. But what happened next? Be careful. Tonga Tali ginseng capsules, Tonga Tali ginseng coffee is for men. If a woman you drink because you don't have a male organ, your clitoris will become big like my nose, and that can cause you to die. So don't drink some as a woman. Let the men drink. It's in all pharmacy shops. Tonga Tali coffee, Tonga Tali ginseng capsules. If you're a small boy who is growing like Isaac, don't drink it because you are small. If you're a grown-up man like me and your male organ is not functioning well, take some. But if it is not for sex, a young man, your heart is not beating well, go for Tonga Tali for a good heart flow and a heartbeat. If you're a young man whose father is still alive, buy this for your father to drink. Green tea, it gives you fresh vitality and strength. If you have a pot belly to melt all the fats in your system and you become a very good gentleman who will live your longer life. If your stomach is big and you can't see your male organ, drink this one, the green tea from Tonga Tali. All pharmacy shop, all supermarket. If you're a woman who doesn't have taste for sexual intercourse, all you need is Tonga Tali, the pink one like this, and you have your sexual drive coming back. You have your flow correctly coming back, and you feel that sex is sweet. Don't forget, if you have a child who is crying continuously with diapers, all you need is Funny Love Baby Diaper. Let them drink, let them use this one, and when they wee, they won't cry because we have a chemical in it that separates the child's bottles from the urine. Go for Funny Love Baby Diapers. It's in all supermarkets, in all pharmacy shops, and call me if you want some on 0277 609 644. There's too much cough, and the winter is causing a lot of people to have chest pains. All you need is America is this. It's in America. It's not in Ghana. This one is in America. The ginger honey chips. Send me a WhatsApp right now on my number 862-215. 862-215. 2005 862-215-2005. If you send me a WhatsApp there right now, I'll send it to your house anywhere you are in the whole 51 states in America, or call me direct on 0277 609 644. Ladies and gentlemen, in Ghana you can't go for this because it's expensive to buy, but in Ghana, in the same bottle, different size, local one like this, ginger honey chips. Call me 0277 609 644, and I will send you your own. If you also want to sell something to make profit, call Counselor Lutrot on 0277 609 644. If anybody says anything about your friend, your husband, your partner, it's not everything you respond. But if you want to respond, don't wait for the truth. Say what you know. Josh Lai, congratulations that this didn't happen after your death. Atache, take care of yourself. We all know you are a good man, like I said in the earlier stages. But people will say things about you. Bounce back. If you want to respond, consult before responding to this video on 0277 609 644. Thinking before talking. Talking whilst you are thinking. Which one works for you? So you don't say what must not be said. Good night. Good morning. I'll see you again. Have a fruitful day. Bye.